Hello everyone! The range of premium cars for the most demanding customers has recently been updated with a new name. I'm talking about the Mercedes Maybach. The German manufacturer has done everything possible to make all new models impress with their design and special characteristics. As we can guess, the German manufacturer has prepared well for the confrontation. But who are its main opponents? Of course, the Rolls-Royce brand. Today I offer you to compare the top models of these famous car brands and understand who is the best of them. Let's go! Mercedes Maybach S-Class is an all-wheel drive sedan belonging to the F2. This is the second generation of the car. At the same time, it can be said about Rolls-Royce Ghost. Now let's compare these two cars in size. The new Mercedes Maybach, for example, built on the platform of the standard S-Class, has a wheelbase of 3,396mm, and the total length of the model is 5,469mm. Similarly, the second generation of Rolls-Royce Ghost has increased in length and reached 5,546mm. An alternative to the standard version is the Ghost Extended, with a wheelbase of 3,365mm. Another difference is the number of available engines. In the case of the Maybach, not only a 4-litre V8 with an electric EQ boost is available, producing a total of 503 horsepower and 700 Nm of torque, S584matic, but also a 6-litre V12 with 612 horsepower and 900 Nm, S684matic. At the same time, the popular Rolls-Royce Ghost offers its customers a twin-turbocharged gasoline V12. Its working volume is 6.75 litres and the recoil is 571 horsepower with 85 Nm of torque. It is paired with an 8-speed ZF hydro-mechanical transmission and an all-wheel drive system, which wasn't offered in previous models. All this allows one to accelerate the car to the speed of 60 miles per hour in just 4.8 seconds. Mercedes Maybach S-Class can do the same only in 5.7 seconds. All other improvements of the Mercedes Maybach S-Class can be safely called special luxury additions. The exterior of the car has a grille with vertical bars, Maybach nameplates, a two-tone body color, as well as wheels with a special pattern. Mercedes Maybach S-Class is presented exclusively with a double second row. The seats are separated by a tunnel with an armrest, a multimedia tablet, and built-in niches. Of course, the seats have the required settings: electric drives, heating, ventilation, and massage. At the same time, the interior of the Ghost has received many changes and new details, while retaining the traditional elements inherent in cars of this brand: a steering wheel with a perfectly round rim, mechanically adjustable air deflectors, rotary handles of the climate control system, and even an analog clock. In order to improve the insulation of the interior from the outside world, more than 100 kilograms of absorbent materials were used. Some of it was even used in tires. Brabus has presented its version of an exclusive SUV for the oligarchs and the richest people from all around the world. The charged flagship crossover based on the Maybach GLS 600 model was named the Brabus 800, where the number indicates the number of horses under the hood. The basic version of the GLS 600, which we will talk about in more detail later, develops 558 horsepower, and the new Brabus 800 added 243 additional horses under the hood. As a result, acceleration to the speed of 60 miles per hour decreased from 4.9 seconds to 4.5. The maximum speed is 186 miles per hour. This is not bad for such a huge car. However, to be 100% fair, it is necessary to find a worthy competitor for this model in the range of Rolls-Royce. Let it be the Phantom model today. Even though it offers only 450 horsepower, this car is also worthy of your attention. The most interesting thing is that the Phantom, with its characteristics, also reaches the speed of 60 miles per hour in just 5 to 6 seconds. For the most sophisticated and demanding owners of Rolls-Royce, the Mansory company has introduced a new tuning set for the Phantom Sedan. The improvements affected almost everything. The car received an updated exterior and a redesigned interior. In addition, the Mansory managed to replace virtually everything under the hood and increase the output of the V12 engine to 602 horsepower and 850 Newton-meters. Now let's go back to Maybach again. In addition to the modified engine, this crossover received a low suspension, exclusive 24-inch Brabus Monoblock M Platinum Edition wheels, modified brakes and a branded exhaust. Talking about the Phantom, it received the best-in-class air suspension system equipped with electronic controls, which makes it possible to enjoy excellent maneuverability and handling. The new design of the car's front suspension, with double wishbones and a 5-lever rear suspension, provides the Phantom with an unprecedented level of control and legendary smoothness, even when driving on a poor road surface. It's time to witness the most dangerous competitor to Rolls-Royce and Bentley. This is the Maybach GLS 600, which is seriously determined to fight for the consumer in the league of the most luxurious SUVs. Unlike the Maybach S580 sedan, which is 17.8 centimeters longer, the GLS 600 model has the same length as any other GLS model. But the signature feature of the new Maybach is a huge amount of legroom for rear passengers. To do this, the designers of the car removed the third row of GLS seats and moved the second row back by 12 centimeters. The new car received all the comfort and special convenience that GLS had in its arsenal, including heated and cooled cup holders, a Burmeister audio system with 3D sound, and a panoramic roof. Talking about the Rolls-Royce Cullinan, I have to notice that it provides two configurations for rear row passengers, either triple or double seats, where all seats have electric cushions, backrests and headrest drives. As for multimedia, each passenger in the back row is entitled to have their own touchscreen tablet, which extends from the back of the front seat using an electric drive. Now let's take a look at the engines. The V8 4.0 bi-turbo by Maybach is a pumped-up version of the engine used on the GLS 580. It is paired with a 48-volt soft hybrid EQ boost system. The new model has 558 horsepower and 730 Newton-meters of torque. An additional increase of 22 horsepower and 250 Newton-meters can be provided for a short time by the EQ boost system. There is only one engine available for the Cullinan crossover. This is a V12 turbo engine with a total volume of 6.75 litres. Such an engine produces 571 horsepower and 850 Newton-meters of torque. It is paired with an 8-speed automatic transmission by ZF. By the way, the Cullinan model can accelerate to 60 miles per hour in 4.9 seconds, exactly the same time demonstrated by the Maybach GLS 600. At the same time, the GLS model lacks the almost limitless factory customization options offered by Rolls-Royce. So if it is fundamentally important for you to get mats with embroidered monograms, Maybach may not be for you. The new Mercedes Maybach series has just received the first electric car. We are talking about an ultra-high-speed version of the top-end Mercedes EQS crossover. However, in addition to the fact that the new model differs from the standard SUV aesthetically, in terms of equipment and comfort, it has also improved power drive characteristics, which can be seen in the model name. The model is called the EQS 680 SUV. Visual changes compared to the basic Mercedes EQS include a distinctive front panel and Maybach badges, more chrome trim, slightly upgraded bumpers, and new alloy wheels. At the same time, its worthy competitor, the Rolls-Royce Spectre electric car, was created to replace the Wraith model. It is also the first mass-produced electric car in the history of the British brand. Right now you can witness a 5.5-meter travel coupe with a long hood, a branded chrome grille and signature windows. The best version of the EQS SUN model is called 580 4MATIC. It has an engine with 544 horsepower and 858 Nm. The new Mercedes Maybach EQS 680 SUV has two engines that produce a total of 658 horsepower and 950 Nm of torque. This electric car, weighing almost 3 tons, is able to accelerate to the speed of 60 miles per hour in 4.5 seconds, while its power reserve is 320 miles. At the same time, the Maybach EQS 680 accelerates to the speed of 60 miles per hour in 4.4 seconds. Another interesting thing is that the Maybach model offers a better battery, since the power reserve is about 372 miles. As you can see, the characteristics of these two cars are approximately the same, so it turns out that only you can choose the best and the coolest among them.